Are we boys ready?
Uh-huh.
Ethan, you ready?
Yeah.
Devin looks like you're loading up Rocket League. Are you becoming ready? You're just waving your controller around. You're just like, all right, let's do this podcast as you're just like in a ranked match, just clapping
The
cheeks.
screen's getting lighter and darker.
Yep.
Hard part is my fucking, I can't see my whole monitor.
You're going to have to move your mic close too if you want to be involved in this podcast.
Just tip it.
I'll
I
have
was
to be like
staring
this so I can see my whole monitor.
Oh, yeah, there you
Just-
go.
fucking tip of his dick.
Freaking.
That
That's good. That's good. Welcome back.
That was so
episode
stupid.
episode 39 of the No Destination podcast. We're back at it. How you guys doing?
Good. This actually reminds me that I need to put our podcast on Spotify.
Oh,
I'm
damn
really
it,
bad
man.
at this.
Damn it.
it's okay.
Oh my
so,
god.
so I'm
that-
gonna multitask while we're doing this.
yeah, a couple of our viewers are like, "What the fuck?" No,
You can find our podcast on
Yeah, you can find our-
on YouTube
Yeah,
or Spotify. So
exactly.
plug, ha.
guys, it's good. It's good to be here again. Once another week at it with the boys. Do you guys ever get Devin? I know you don't. I don't know. I get urges to come back here and just talk about shit. Like
Yeah, like the week's things that go on.
yeah, like I see something on Twitter or like at my job, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna bring that up in the podcast and like see what the boys think. That'd be a good topic. I don't know. So I think our like doc is pretty beefy for this week. We probably won't get to everything.
We do
But-
have a lot.
Yeah, like I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy about it, Devin. Good job contributing. You know what I'm saying?
Just fucking hounded
Can't even hear you.
Thanks. I just got scored on.
God, I hate you.
All right. I wanted to talk about. Oh, Ethan, did you have anything you wanted to say before we like start like flying into this?
Was I supposed to?
Well, like I don't know, anything you want to add from your week? Anything like I don't know, anything crazy before I get into the waffle topic? Because I kind of wanted to talk about the waffles.
No, had a good weekend. Had a little pool party for Alex's birthday.
Is that your house?
No, Alex's parents.
Oh, I was like, when did you guys get a pool?
Yeah, we bought a pool, just dug a little kiddie pool into the ground.
That looked fun.
Yep, nope, tore up my toes playing basketball in the pool.
Nice.
So
Oh, is it like the rough like concrete?
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I just remember like always as a kid like diving around and pushing off of my big toe like and like yeah, the tips of my toes would get all like scratched. Oh yeah, so you got some
got a big
blisters.
blister on.
Were you
that
like
one.
running? Oh, you said you were playing
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah, we were playing like aggressive basketball.
Yeah.
They're sort of field now. I can actually.
But
walk
then if
on
you
them. I
don't
could
have the
walk on them that
concrete,
day.
if you have like the smooth surface pools, like you're slipping
slip and
everywhere.
slide.
Yeah. So I actually don't know what I prefer. Dude, I bought a fucking pair of swim shoes at Dollar General for about $3. Those things, I wore those like when we went kayaking in the river. Actually super like useful. And like
Yeah.
I don't know, I just don't have to worry about stepping on like a can or something or like cutting my foot.
They are really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I want to be a tough guy, I think they're nice to have.
Yeah, no, they are. I wasn't like recommending wearing them in a pool though. But there's like been times where it's like a water park or something, and it's like I throw them on and don't want no fungus. Like when I was like little, like my mom made me do that, but I don't know. But yeah, no, swim shoes sponsored.
Yeah, get a sponsor, please.
Dude, one of our podcasts, like out of all things, are like, yeah, swim shoes. Welcome back to the No Destination podcast. The swim shoe swim hub.
Swim
I don't even know.
hub.
There's got to be like brands of swim shoes, but I don't
I don't know what the good ones are.
know. But
Maybe Adidas. I don't know.
no, I had a good weekend. Devin, Noah, and I played some beer darts on Saturday, and I actually wanted to bring this up too. The Coors seasonal dreamsicles. They're seltzers. They're like Coors Dreamsicle.
Never heard of them.
And it literally tastes like a dreamsicle, and they were so freaking good. And I'm not usually one to like really like seltzers or like stuff like
Try
that.
this now.
Yeah, I mean they're limited time because it's summertime, but like I like Devin's girlfriend had one, and I was like, oh, that was pretty good. She was like, yeah, here I don't really like them that much, and I get why she didn't like them. They're kind of like, I mean, Coors kind of just watery in general, but
Yeah. It's
like
water.
these like the taste wasn't too overpowered, and it was just like it went down super easy, and I'm like, wow, this tastes like grandma's house.
Gotta
'Cause
go
like,
get one at the actual Coors facility.
oh yeah, they're just got like 900 dreamsicles. They're just throwing into their brew bucket.
Yeah.
Devin, work on that. You still brewing beers?
I drink all mine, yeah.
Well, you should get into.
You didn't drink them all?
No, dude, he hasn't drinking one since he was with me, probably.
Jesus.
It was good. I don't know why you're just saving them. Anyways, Devin, make some dreamsicle beers. But yeah, no, Ethan, you and Alex, I think would really like them. And
Alex would love those.
And then
Alex loves dreamsicle
dreamsicles
stuff.
are great. Like it reminds me of my grandma's house. She would always give me them, and like I never had them anywhere else. Like my parents didn't buy them, so like it was just like tasting nostalgic grandma's facility. It was nice, you know.
Tasting grandmas.
But then Noah got one, and he's like, "Holy shit! Yeah, these are really good." And yeah, they were. Oh, and then we crashed a wedding. Well, we didn't crash it. We were kind of invited, but like
I heard about that.
went there and smashed a few beers, and I was telling Noah like I was fucking hammered. It was great. It was just, and then I felt like shit on Sunday, and then Devin was just packing the cigarettes.
Packing the
Yeah,
cigarettes.
when Devin gets pretty hammered, he pulls out the cigs.
Cigars. I would pull out a cigar.
I did a cigar. We were playing bocce ball.
I only had about 3 of those.
Yeah, you had three. Oh, you had 3 cigars and how many cigarettes?
I think 2 or 3.
Jesus.
No, we were playing actually bocce ball with Trav, Devin, and me, and we were just like walking around my yard with like just stogies, just puffing away, just throwing balls at each other. It was, it was fucking stupid. But
Not even real bocce.
no, they were
Not even real bocce ball either.
yeah, they were like croquet balls because I couldn't find the real set. And yeah, of course, when they left, like the next day, like my mom found them. She's like, "They were here," and I was like, "Oh shit, sorry." But all right, yeah, it's a great weekend. Yo, I wanted to talk about this because this was actually Noah and I talked about this a little bit last week, and I'll explain the scenario. So people might have heard about this, they might have not have, but a fantasy football loser had to go for his punishment. He had to spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, but each waffle he ate subtracted an hour.
I saw that. I've seen a version of this.
So like he had this huge Twitter feed that just like I'm here in Missouri at the Waffle House, and it was like a play-by-play, and he's like, thought I would enjoy the first 2 waffles. Kids at the jukebox right now. What are they gonna play? Cardi B. Got it. And it was just like it was like a play-by-play. I think he ended up like with 9 waffles, and then he like puked. But then he did like I think it's like what is that 15 hours? I don't know the math. But he had to spend a decent amount of time in a Waffle House. But I was gonna ask. So Noah's like, I'll be out of there in 12 hours, and I said, you're gonna eat like
It's to eat 12 waffles.
Have you guys ever been to a Waffle House? Like the traditional Waffle House?
No, I have not.
I've been to one, but it was like I was like 6 years old, or maybe I saw one. But the pictures he had, like they're hefty waffles, and I think we're talking like
Like Belgian waffles.
Yeah, like, but they're like frisbees.
Yeah, like the ones you get at like the hotels.
Yes, yeah, and oh my god, no, it was
No
big.
toppings? They did no toppings, right?
He could do whatever he wants, but obviously, if you're in there trying to stuff your face with as many waffles,
No toppings.
yeah. So, I mean, whatever works, but it was just so funny. And then Noah's like, "I'll be out of there in 12 hours." Like a waffle an hour. I feel like once you're at 6, dude, like you're gonna start getting a gut rot, and that's only halfway. I mean,
Well, it depends how fast you space them out or how much you space them out.
yeah. So, what's your strategy? I want to hear you guys' opinions on this because this might be a video someday. We don't have Waffle Houses here in the Midwest. We could do it at a Culver's, but then they close. So it's like we can be like, "Yeah, can you just keep this bitch open and we just slam some
Or
cheese
lock
curds?"
us in your closet.
Oh, a closet, dude.
Just lock you in the closet or in the Taliban dungeon.
a stream down there for 12 hours.
With the tree and the chair.
It'd be kind of hard. But yeah, what do you guys... So yeah, you got to spend 24 hours in a Waffle House. Each waffle is minus an hour. How long you staying in there? What's your strategy? I think he took some magazines. He had some podcasts prepared. And then he had to like talk to the staff and say like, hey, I'm doing this. And he left a big fat tip for the people at the end of it. So that was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would try to eat one every half hour. So that's what, 6 hours in?
Yeah.
No, that's 12 hours.
Devin, we
You're
can't
not by
hear
your
you.
mic, Devin.
Discord's like cutting you out if you're trying to talk.
Your mic,
I'm
Devin.
not going to say that every time. So,
He's,
Ethan,
or
what do
is
you...
he not talk? He's not talking to us.
Whatever. Ethan, just go without him, I guess. I'm not going to tell him that every time.
Obviously, I know you guys can't hear me, you fucking idiot.
And thanks for interrupting
Anyways,
our waffle
waffles.
conversation.
Give it to me. One every half hour? Way too hard.
That's still 12 hours, right?
No, that would be one every...
No.
That'd be 2 waffles an hour. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What, for how many... A waffle a half hour for how
24
long,
hours.
though?
Well, you have to either be in there for 24 hours or you eat a waffle and it takes away an hour. So every time you eat a waffle, it takes away an hour. So
Yeah.
if you eat a waffle every 30 minutes,
Dude, there's no
by
way
like
you're
hour
doing that.
6, you eat 12 waffles. You have to be in there. You're in there for 12 hours.
There's no way you're doing that. A waffle a half hour? I'd say like the first 4, maybe.
That's way more than I think. Holy fuck.
It's
You'd
a
have- you'd have
lot
to
of
be there
waffles,
for-
man, and they're
You'd have to be
hefty.
there for you'd have to be there for 8 hours for every half hour, right?
Yes.
No.
No. We're trying to do math here at the podcast tonight.
I'll do it 1 second.
No,
So-
I didn't even... Noah saying waffle an hour, I think, was a stretch. So he's like, be out of there in 12 hours. I don't know about that. These things are 470 calories of just, like, batter. Dude, you're going to get the oh, it's just... I don't know. I guess I can see myself maybe 9 or 8 waffles.
Yeah, in 6 hours, you would have to eat 12 waffles, and you'd still be at 12 hours.
Dude, 12 waffles in 6 hours? You're going to
Yeah,
be puking
and
all
you
over
still
the
and you
place.
still have to be there for 6 more hours.
Yeah. And you're just sleeping. You're just passed out. You're fucking waffle OD in the back seat, dude. It's
That
bad.
actually suck.
Dude, I go to fish fries and I'm like, oh, I could eat like 90 things, like 90 of these shrimp and cod. And I get like, I have a couple drinks maybe, but it's like, I get full. Maybe in my high school days, I could like out eat myself now, but like I get full really easily now.
So yeah, you would have to eat 16 waffles to get out of there in 8 hours.
That's not fucking happening. That is suicide.
Within 8 hours.
You would have to be like Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eater. Like you have to be like some Olympic trained stomach professional. And I don't know the puking rules. Let's just say if you puke, you still gotta stay there. I don't know. Devin, what do you think? I mean, obviously you're not like you don't eat too. Well, you eat probably the same as me.
I'd probably eat more than you, actually. If you think about it, I'd be out of there 8 hours.
No, you wouldn't.
You would eat 16 fucking waffles. That's literally 10 times taller than you are.
Bring Alex in here. No. See how many waffles she can eat. Oh, he's calling her. Okay, so no, like I don't know. Like reading some of these like reading his pain on Twitter, like you really felt it, dude. Like he was just sweating and I think he got 4 down and he was just in discomfort. All right, so now we have Alex
Yeah,
here.
you're gonna get packed, and then you're gonna just want to pass out because you've been there for like 12 hours.
Right. All right, so
gotta
now we
come out.
have Alex and Ethan. All right. Ethan, did you explain to her?
I
or
haven't
no?
explained it yet. No.
All right, Alex. So this guy he was the loser of a fantasy football game or whatever, or a league. He had to spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, but every waffle he ate subtracted an hour. Have you ever been to a Waffle House?
I have not. No.
Okay, so
but
we're
I know what they are.
yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty beefy waffles. We're looking at like 470 calories or so. Um, who do you think would win out of us three?
Eat the
I'll
most
definitely eat
waffles.
them.
Yeah, I guess. Or who would? How do I say that?
Oh, Luke's a pit.
I'll go
Ethan's
with
got a
you.
small stomach now.
And that's what I was just saying to Ethan too. I feel like my high school body, I could like out eat myself now. Like I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
get full super easy now. Like I go to like all you can eat fish fry, and it's like I'm full after 3 pieces. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because when you were in high school, you probably ate so much because your metabolism could handle it. If your
So-
stomach was expanded.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little bit of math. So if you had to be there for 24 hours and you reduce an hour every time you eat a waffle,
Okay.
if you ate a waffle every half hour, you could get out of there in 8 hours if you eat 16 waffles.
But like,
16 waffles
For
in
some
8 hours.
reference, Alex, the guy that did this, he like made like a whole Twitter thread about it, and he like updated everything like every like 30 minutes. He was like updating. I think he was out of there eating 9 waffles and puked, and then he was just like miserable. He said he like was, and he's like he's probably like Zach size, so like
Yeah.
he wasn't a small boy, and like he said after like 4 or 5 waffles, he was just in discomfort, like he could just feel it. And
yeah, because that's just like
better.
A lot of
It's just
mass.
mass. Yeah, like pancakes and waffles are
Yeah.
heavy.
they're heavy, and I feel like
They don't digest easy.
Yeah, they expand or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How many waffles are you putting down in this scenario, Alex?
I could probably only eat a few waffles, and I'd have to spread those out.
Probably like 3, 4.
Yeah, I think I could do 2 right away, and then I gotta wait like 2 hours. Otherwise, I'm like
Yeah.
dead.
I could probably put down 4 within like 20 minutes.
4 waffles
Dude, no,
in
you
20
couldn't,
minutes?
dude.
Yeah, I
Dude,
could.
Google a picture of these things.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
he's
No, I know.
not-
I
he's
made
lying
Belgian
to you.
waffles.
He
No,
could
we
not.
have a Belgian waffle maker. I could easily do that. I eat 2 with
Okay,
them
they
without them
look-
having to be back to back. I can eat
Actually-
2 of them in 10 minutes
These look thinner.
and still be hungry.
Uh,
I don't know, man.
Do you use any condiments to help, or like
No.
syrup or anything to
Oh, yeah, do you
sugar
use syrup
to
or
help
butter?
slide it down?
syrup or butter? What kind of a question is that? You use both.
No.
I'll be honest, I don't use butter. I just don't.
Okay, is that a Princeton thing? Because he doesn't put butter on his waffle either,
It
and
must
that's
be.
just really weird. And he doesn't put butter on a like a muffin, like a warm
I don't
muffin.
do that either. No. I think it's just like
Okay.
dirtying up a butter knife. I
That's
just
Devin?
laziness.
yeah, it's just
Do you,
laziness.
do you, do you
Devin-
use butter, Devin?
Yeah, how you building your
I
waffles?
put butter on my waffle.
Do you put them on your
With
pancakes,
syrup?
Alex?
Yeah, with syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I do, but
Do you guys do butter and sugar?
no.
I have.
That just feels like unnecessary.
You're unnecessary. It has
Yeah.
less sugar than
You
an
literally
actual
just, like-
maple syrup.
That's the only time he'll put butter on is if he's gonna cover it in regular like cane sugar.
Yeah. Okay, here's a real question. I had a poll like 2 years ago about this. Is it hot syrup or cold syrup on your warm waffle?
We talked
We
about
talked-
this.
We already
in one
talked
of the
about this.
podcasts.
What was
fucking 20
everyone?
episodes
What did
ago.
everyone have?
I was cold. Everyone else was hot.
No,
We
because I'm
discovered
cold.
that we
No,
discovered
everyone was
that
cold.
it's
Alex
hot
was
syrup
hot.
unless you're as lazy as
Oh,
you guys.
yeah,
and
no,
not
yeah, we
willing
did
to
talk
put it in
about
the
this.
microwave.
Shit, man,
Yeah.
we're running out of
And
topics.
There's our host for you, everybody. Way to
Yeah.
go.
We're running out of topics. All right, it's a little update from.
What podcast was that?
It
That was
It
early.
was early.
It was
That
early,
was probably
yeah.
the first time you ever like asked me to come in.
And I love asking people that question because I'm just intrigued.
Hot syrup is the way like a good restaurant would serve it. So doesn't that
No.
tell you something?
I mean, it's delicious. I think we go back to the laziness.
No,
But-
it's not delicious.
It is delicious.
So yeah, when we're in this Waffle House slamming these things, are you syruping them or like?
Yeah, you gotta lube them up so they slide down your throat.
I feel like you gotta have some sort of like, otherwise it's
It'd
just
be
like,
dry.
yeah, it's just dry.
Yeah, because I mean, the syrup wouldn't be that bad, right? Because it's sugar, so it just sort of gives you a little bit of a heart rate. And
Damn, you're old.
dude,
Yeah.
Ethan's gonna go in there with like pre-workout. All right, let's slam these waffles. I'm gonna be out of here in 8 hours.
yeah, just fucking
Just itching.
Just itching. I don't know. I thought that was so fascinating, like the whole adventure. And he's like, I do not recommend this. This was hard. I'm tired, and I would get so
How
bored.
many-
Tired.
What's that?
How many did he eat?
9.
9.
Yeah, that's a lot of waffles.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah's like, I'm out of there in 12 hours eating a waffle an hour. I was like, you think that, dude? Like,
Yeah.
I could see Noah
Although
also getting
Noah,
cocky and eating like 4 of them at once and then just like, I'm done.
Noah would be
Uh,
very front heavy. He
Yeah.
would get like 4 or
This
5
is
down, and then
easy!
he would die.
this is easy.
It's like,
Just puke
no.
everywhere.
Just yeah, just.
I'm assuming you can use coffee and then you just like keep shitting every like hour, you know?
That's actually not a bad
Yeah.
strategy.
yeah, it depends on how fast your like
Yeah.
digestion
Depends
is.
on your body.
Okay.
It's yeah, I don't
Shoo
know.
shoo.
I just all right. So Alex is putting down. I think what you say, like 4 waffles.
She said 7.
She said 7. All right.
Nothing.
So anyone else?
Really?
Anyone else have any like tips or like things they want to add to the
Yeah, it's in there.
to that topic?
Oh, that actually. No. What should I name our? What should I put for an episode description for our last podcast?
What did we talk about?
You'll hear it live.
Is that a Red Bull?
We talked
After
about
the fact.
adult ice
Oh,
cream trucks and then
Yeah, that's what
the
the main part is.
pizza quesadillas.
Oh yeah.
Or the tainted pork burrito. That was pretty big. Okay. All right, Ethan. Do you want to pick out a topic?
Yeah. I'm actually just at this banana ball one since it's relative.
Yeah. What is this?
I need to look at my phone quick. So I saw, I think ESPN posted this actually.
Super monkey ball?
No, I was on my Insta. I saved it so I can come back to it. There's this game. It's called Banana Ball, and it's used by the Savannah Bananas.
What the fuck is going on, dude? What is this?
So well, it's like baseball. So sort of picture baseball and how baseball is played.
Yeah.
So games are, and so here's a bunch of the rules. Games are limited to 2 hours.
Where does this take place?
Savannah.
Okay.
I don't know where that is.
So
I can't
two
think of it
hour
off the top of my head.
runtime.
Yep. Games are limited to 2 hours.
Gotcha.
Mound visits are prohibited. If a
Okay.
fan catches a foul ball, it's an out. Okay.
Okay.
We'll go through and then we'll talk about it. And that was for speed. This is for batting wise. If you step out of the batter's box, it's a strike. If you attempt to bunt, it's an ejection.
Banana
Hitters-
ball?
Yeah, hitters can steal first base on a wild pitch at any point in an at bat.
You can do that normally,
So-
but it'd just be kind of
No,
risky. Like
you
from
can't.
home?
No, like you're batting, and then literally,
okay.
like
Yeah,
as a
so
wild
from
pitch,
home
you
to
just run to
one.
first. Yeah,
Okay.
no matter if it's like a 1-0 count or a 0-2 count.
Yeah.
And then walks. After the fourth ball, a batter begins sprinting around the bases, and the defense can't do anything until all 9 of its players touch the baseball, producing a mad scramble that usually results in either a double or a rundown.
This is sweet. I'm looking at I'm
Yeah.
looking at them right now. The Savannah
Gameplay-
Bananas.
Yep, gameplay. Each inning exists as its own entity, a match play style format where scores reset in a top half of each frame. The first team to take 5 innings wins the game. And then tiebreakers. I thought this was really cool. A one-on-one showdown is staged in lieu of extra innings. The field empties, leaving only a pitcher, a catcher, and a batter. The pitcher either records a strikeout or has a chance, or has to chase his base or the ball in play and get it home before the opponent sprints around the bases. So like the pitcher, it's this pitcher versus batter and catcher, and the pitcher has to literally run to go get the ball
That would
And
suck
throw it
being the pitcher. Can you? Oh my god.
and throw it home before the guy gets there. That's awesome.
This should be
I mean-
a professional sport.
I think this will catch on as like a fun thing.
Yeah.
Like imagine if the Timber Rattlers were that.
yeah.
That'd be fucking fun.
It's just a little
to
bit
watch.
like It's baseball, but it's just more creative rules.
and it's more fan engaging.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, because
'Cause
you
it-
could like totally like reach over the fence and like try to get that foul ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it makes it way more the 2 hour time limit. I mean, that makes it fun because you don't have to spend 5 hours watching a baseball game
Yeah.
and boring in between innings. I mean, like it's fast paced. I mean, it's just like a slugfest.
I'm looking at the merch, dude. You can get like Savannah banana hats.
Do they have banana hammocks?
Dude, what if all the players had to wear banana hammocks when they did this?
Some wear kilts. I saw a dude in a kilt.
What?
Yeah,
Dude, this is cool.
he's in a kilt.
Wow.
I was like, this is actually really cool, and like a smart way to do that.
I like it. I would play.
Yeah, I would definitely play
Maybe
that.
within a couple like years it'll be like more popular. Devin, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Nice.
Sounds extraordinarily fun.
I'm just happy to be here.
Thanks for having me.
That is
having me on,
that is
yeah.
interesting. I think my favorite rule, I don't know actually.
Like tiebreakers would be awesome
Yeah,
to
the
watch.
tiebreaker.
It'd be so exhilarating. Like the pitcher's running out there, and then the batter's running around,
That should
and
just
the
be
pitcher
the whole game.
yeah, it's
You
like
switch out after every play of
You
the
just
pitcher
get so
and the
That'd be-
batter.
gassed.
yeah, you'd be so fucking tired.
But unless
Man,
you have different,
switch out the
yeah,
you switch out the pitcher.
different
That'd be
players.
fun.
Yeah,
You either
do
get a
that.
strikeout or you throw it home, get the dude out, and then the pitcher switches to somebody else.
That would have been an awesome game to play back in like high school or
In, like,
middle school-
gym
middle
class?
school or elementary. Yeah, just
Yeah.
tire the kids out so they just fucking crash.
Dude,
Let's set up a kickball team.
kickball
dude,
should also be a
kickball.
professional sport.
Olympic
should be.
sport.
Yeah. And you
Can
know what else?
imagine, like the players or quads would just be fucking built.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
seriously, just huge legs.
I know. And I bet you there'd be like these little twigs too that like barely kick it, and then they're just super fucking fast. I know dodgeball is a like sport like on ESPN two
It's
and
actually pretty
shit.
big. And Ocho.
Yeah. I wish there was like, I wish it was even bigger, man. Like I'm talking during like NBA season, because like
Make tag an actual sport.
tag is super fucking sweet to watch. Have you guys seen these
It's like
tag?
parkour.
It's
Yeah,
literally
it's-
it's
we
literally
have it on TV.
parkour.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane how these guys just are spinning around and twirling on these obstacle courses, and they're just like, and they look at each other and they just like, but they're super. I would love to do that.
Would you
Yeah,
know?
it'd be fun.
It's literally parkour, cat and mouse. God,
Yeah.
what else should they be like make?
Let's just
become-
invent a new sport.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what else should be like?
Or a twist off one of the sports.
I feel like you gotta chuck balls at people, and like have like an obstacle course. I mean, we could do like ball tag. That's you guys ever play that? In, recess.
What about a mix of American Ninja Warrior and like dodgeball?
So you got it's like a gauntlet.
A gauntlet for like people with like dodgeballs, like your opponents.
Do like
Oh.
wipeout and paintball. You get, like, an obstacle course, and then people just try to shoot you while you cross it.
And there's no helmet or goggles, and you get to,
Wow.
and then you
I
get.
feel
you
like
get,
for safety you need goggles.
no. This is the
the
risk
only thing you wear
reward.
is goggles and a nut plate.
I just almost naked.
They come away and they're just welted. And they're like, yeah, I think it was pretty fun, and I felt like the last stretch I thought I would have been surviving, but then once the walls went down, like I just got pegged.
Yeah, it's like
Nipples are blown off.
you either stop from pain or you stop at the end.
Dude, that would be fun as fuck. Or professional paintball would be sweet too. I know there's like leagues on like YouTube and stuff you can watch,
There's professional
but that's hard to
paintball.
like to see when someone's hit, I guess. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
not as exhilarating.
yeah, like watching wise, it's kind of hard to watch, but it's badass.
Great for the player, bad for the spectator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the experiences of paintballing is so much fun. When we went for for Zach's bachelor party, that was a blast.
That was fun, even though none of us could see.
No, and it was during the cold and
They hurt a little extra.
Yeah. But yeah, paintballing's great. But no, yeah, ball tag, guys, that was my favorite game at recess. Like, it was just tag, and you use the playground as like your obstacle course.
Yep.
And then I would be it, dude, and I would act like I'm just smoking like the person that I'm playing like with, and I would just smoke some random kid.
Here's a question, and I'm more curious than anything.
Yeah.
What is the proper way to say? Because like back in the day, and obviously it's not appropriate anymore. It was smear the tackle football
smear the queer.
the queer.
Yeah.
Obviously inappropriate. Is there an appropriate name now
Dude,
for that, or like is there a different name?
It's funny that you asked that, because like I think like in late middle school, early high school, we like got in trouble for like using that like saying, and then they like made us call it "Get the guy with the football." It was just like the stupidest name ever.
Oh, I thought it got changed to smear the fag.
No.
Second, other names. Here it is.
No.
Muckle. It's
Muckle?
called Muckle.
So
What
were
the
there,
Muckle the
fuck,
man.
dude?
It's called, and like they say, Muckle the man with the ball.
so yeah, get the guy with the ball.
Kill the guy with the ball.
That's
Kill the
literally,
carrier.
yeah, kill the carrier sounds kind of cool. What was the objective of that game? Just how long you could have the
It's
ball?
basically keep away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was
keep
keep
away. You get like you fucking have the ball. You're running from
And you
10
just
other
get-
guys.
Yeah, you just try to get, and then they try to tackle you.
That was actually really fun. We started to hurt each other, and then we got like we couldn't play that.
Well, I was just curious. Okay, well, we can move on.
Well, no, I mean, dude, I'm just like reminiscing on old recess games now. Ethan, what'd you play? Was that what you played at recess? What was your go-to recess game?
Yeah, we used to play tag, either regular tag, like around like that pavilion,
Yeah.
or the jungle gyms, and then we ball tag too, and
See-
then kickball, eventually.
Yep.
By that one, you remember like that cone thing where they spit the ball out and get like with
Yeah.
the
What is
numbers?
that fucking game?
I don't know. None of us played it, but that's where we played kickball.
Yep. That's. Mm-hmm.
And
You
then-
probably
and then-
literally you and the older people that grades ahead of you. You probably like indented the bases for us younger generation.
Yeah, those were literally craters.
They were just cratered in.
It was probably a good 2 feet underground.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, other than
playground
that, I
was
don't
the
remember
best.
much.
what's that, Devin?
That playground was the best.
It actually wasn't a bad playground.
Fucking great playground. They had the old
Like,
shitty
there
one
was,
with
like-
that red slide, and then they had like the
Yeah.
kind of the newer one.
Yeah, you plugged that one red slide.
Dude,
Or
There's
that-
two
or-
kickball
That's-
fields just made from scratch.
That's where you used to make out with the girls for a bit.
the red slide. It was like
Yeah.
for people
was
listening and don't
enclosed.
know what we're talking about. It's like literally a red tube slide. But what was that called? Plug the slide, where you fit.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
have
yeah.
you have the
I
fattest
remember
kid.
that too.
You have the fattest kid at the end of the slide, and you try to fit as many people. And we'd have all these like all the tiny people. Let's try to get 20 people in this fucking slide.
Yeah, you get like a whole class in there.
That was sweet. And then I'm pretty sure people got claustrophobic, and the person in the middle would just be freaking out. I gotta get out! And it's like
Get
you're
me outta
you're
here.
ruining this operation.
Shut up, Kayla!
Yeah. For real.
Dude, that shit was so much fun.
Let's go back and play. What did we call it? Just plug the slide.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably what it was
Clog the
called.
toilet, probably.
Yo, it's clog the
Clog the
toilet. Clog the
toilet.
toilet.
Yep.
That's what it was called. Holy shit.
And clog the
I
shitter
think
when
us
the teacher
dumbass
wasn't around.
Princeton kids just made that up.
Yeah, seriously. What a
We're
fucking
like,
hillbillies.
hey, fatty, get in the bottom of the slide. We're gonna
Let me
see how
ask
many people
Alex.
we can shove in this bitch.
Love!
Dude, clog the
She's probably like, we
toilet.
didn't have slides at our school.
She's like, yeah, we didn't have slides. We just had swings. Oh,
You ever
dude, that
do
was
where, like,
another.
the swing set is full and you run behind them and try to dodge.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
fucking
It was
kids
like
on the swings.
that's another
Oh,
thing.
the swings, yeah, where you ran between them.
Yeah, no, everyone would be on a swing, and then yeah, you just run, and it's like a gauntlet. We're talking about
Yeah.
like old recess games we used to play. So, I mean, Ethan brought up we obviously tag was like the default, and then
tag.
ball tag was probably my favorite. We had kickball, schmear
then-
the queer, but we can't say that.
Muckle or kill the carrier, or
Yeah.
that's what it's called now.
We had like a shark attack game because we had like this bridge in our playground, so you
Yeah.
had to like get across the bridge without getting attacked.
That sounds lame.
That actually sounds pretty
What was
sweet.
Elementary school.
what was the attack? Like people grabbing at you?
I think it was
So you
like
just
more
trip
like
other kids?
I
Just
mean-
ripping kids off the bridge.
Yeah,
it was more
tears the
like a
bridge
gang
down.
situation.
We were wondering, did you have like a tube slide?
Yes,
Did you play clog the toilet?
I
So-
didn't.
So you have the fat kid on the bottom,
I
like
did.
Yeah,
at the
and
end of
then
the slide,
everyone-
and then you
pack
try
as
to
many people as you can in.
yeah, you fit like the whole 30 people in there. It's great.
That may have been played, but not to my knowledge.
Oh, that was the freaking best. I would like
That
get
was
right
fun.
behind like the clogger, so I'm not like just in like ball sweat.
You still have fresh air.
Yeah, so I can still breathe. And then
Yeah,
we were
seriously, that sounds terrifying.
yeah, no, and then we were saying like the person in like the middle finds out they're claustrophobic at like age 12 and they're like, "Get me out of here." And we're like, "We're not blowing this operation."
That definitely caused claustrophobia in people that probably
Oh,
still
yeah.
experience it today.
We
Yeah.
also played like lava, just general lava.
Oh yeah, oh like
Oh,
floor's
yeah.
lava.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, floor is lava because the wood chips you stayed
Yep.
on the jungle gym. Yep, and then we were literally just talking about how like people would swing on the swings and you'd run between them all without trying to get hit,
Yeah, that was fun too.
like without them trying to kick you.
I guess. Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Another like
play that?
swing game, like just jumping off
far
the
you can
swings.
jump.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
just-
far you could jump.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
that-
definitely did that.
that was the best.
Did you guys get the chance to have that giant metal slide, or was that tore down by the time you guys got
No,
it?
That's-
I think I had that. It might be at a different school, to be
I
honest.
feel like
yeah, and then you
I feel
burn
like I
like your
remember
fucking
metal
butt
slide.
cheeks on those things.
yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
those got super hot.
Yeah.
Kids were falling off of it.
well,
Oh,
you guys
really?
still probably had the teeter totters too.
We had the teeter totters.
What's
too.
that called? Is
but
that
it
called
took
cherry
those out.
bombs?
Yeah, where you used to
fucking
just drop them.
How do
rip
you
kids'
do that? You just had like
assholes
the fat guy sitting on one, and then like a little guy.
Yeah, then
and
he
then you
just gets up and
get-
you just
You just drop them to the ground.
Dude, people were having
Oh
like
my
back
God.
problems
were
at
ruthless.
like 10 years old.
age 6. I got fucking scoliosis already.
Yeah, you just bend.
Seriously.
Oh my god, dude! If I could go back and just rewatch my recesses, I would be set for life. Like I just,
I'm sure there's some
I'd be like,
Princeton
how am I
pervert that
not
recorded
dead?
us.
yeah, with what razor, like flip phone.
Phone. With the slide
Why
one.
not just like an actual camcorder? Those
Yeah.
were before that.
yeah, I guess.
How do you think the Razors recorded video? They didn't even
No, I
take
think-
photos.
No. Well, yeah, you're right. Probably.
I think they did take photos.
I don't think my first phone took photos. Well, maybe it did. I don't.
Dude, I think my favorite was ball tag because
Oh, he's not with you.
tag was
No,
like
you're fine. You can say if you want.
you're using maximum effort and like trying to like run, but like ball tag, there's just something like when you miss the person you're aiming for, but then you just drill some little person in the face. And then we had another similar game where it's like it's like, what is that called? It's like Asteroid or something like that, where you're like 3 people have balls, and then you like another people are like lined up on the fence, and then you have to run to the other side and not get hit by a ball.
Oh, I remember that too.
Yeah, and then you just run back, and then you just it's just the simplest games, but holy shit, like let's start a sport of clog the toilet. Don't clog the toilet. It's already kind of been done, I guess, with smart cars.
It's like a clown car.
Yeah. Holy shit!
Dude,
What
it's probably
else?
funny as fuck for a teacher just see like 20 kids come piling out of the slide.
All sweaty, dude. Smelling like shit.
Each other.
I mean, we weren't really allowed to play flag football because people were getting like too seriously hurt.
We just played tackle. We played tackle until they finally were like, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, dude, I bet you none of the shit flies. All like half the stuff we just like maybe ball tag
Oh
and
yeah,
tag,
definitely not.
but like clog the toilet. Is that slide still there?
I think it
Yeah.
is.
Let's bring it back.
I mean,
But they
we,
got
I
all
mean,
like gravelly shit there now.
Yeah, I like that pea gravel.
Oh, they added
There's
pea
no
gravel, not
sand or anything
sand.
anymore.
Yeah. It was sand on the one and then wood chips in the other, right?
Yes, I
Now I
think.
think
Right?
it's just all gravel.
No, there
Was it
was.
gravel
No,
there?
yeah, there wasn't wood chips. It was like. No, I'm pretty sure they were both sand when we were in high school, Devin.
Maybe they were both sand.
Yeah, no, they were both
High
sand when
school.
we
Why were
were
you
like
recess in high
Or
starting
I've
school?
high
had middle
school. Then
school
they
or
switched.
elementary recess was probably the best, and then like early middle.
Yeah,
Did we have a recess in middle school?
yeah, I think so.
Mm, mm-mm.
No, it was a study hall.
Mm-hmm. You
So
get
then,
lunch.
so then everything
Yeah.
I just say, we were in elementary, just fucking shit up.
We also, I think we played a little bit of like basketball and horse.
Yeah, horse was like the Oh,
Yeah.
dude, the indoor recesses when it was raining or snowing, they'd fucking throw 90 kids in a gym, and people
Or
were,
remember when we used to be in the commons room when the gym
Oh,
was
that shit would suck,
taken by
dude.
the
Yeah.
high schoolers and like the middle
It was like
schoolers? We had to be in the common
it
room.
was a small room, not big enough to like do anything. They only had like board
Plans.
games and like
Fucking
Connects.
Lincoln Logs.
Do you guys remember Connects, dude?
Yeah.
Not as fun
That
as
shit
Legos.
sucked.
No, but yeah, the indoor recesses, dude. Like, I remember some kid like was throwing balls at the lights and glass was falling down, and like shit got wild.
Shit got
But then
wild.
like yeah, half court shots with basketball, like that was like amazing. You just like
Mhm.
do trick shots. Man, dude, I want to go back to recess.
Yeah, not school, just recess.
Recess was amazing. Did you guys
I
during
don't-
the winter? You guys like brought your snow pants and everything, and like making forts and stuff. That oh god, it's so fun.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
winter
remember
was
when
the
they
best.
They wouldn't allow
They-
that nowadays either because people are like getting caved in and shit.
remember when they used to push up that big snow pile
Yeah,
like
they'd
by the
always
bus
pile the
garage?
snow
Yeah.
by the fucking
Purposely for us
shelter
kids.
house.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just go to town sliding down that on bellies.
We'll be like, Jamie, hook us up.
Yeah.
And
Or you
just-
dig a bunch of caves.
Yeah. I remember, dude. Yeah, I remember like, cause weren't recesses like split up?
I don't
Or
remember.
no, maybe not.
I don't think so.
I just
Maybe
remember
it
like coming to like, I don't know, taking a break from ball tag and like going over to see what the ice cavers are doing. It's like colonies, It's like it's like little townships, and then like the ice cavers just have like wormholes up the ass, and you go in there, hey, oh, nice place, and then you just like breaks on you, and you're just like dead.
I always felt about
Just dead.
Winterfest. You have the people that go outside and make the ice sculptures, and you don't see them like all day, and then they just come in, fucking snow pants on,
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking pink ass cheeks. They're like, oh, it's cold outside.
There was one Winterfest, I think it was our senior year, where we didn't give a flying fuck.
You just made a turd.
No, we made it was like you're supposed to make like a zoo animal or something or like animals, I forget. So we were like half-assed making like a gorilla. And at the end we just made a giant dick on this gorilla. I mean big.
That
And
shit will
we
get you
just-
suspended nowadays.
We spray painted it. Mr. Ryder, Mr. Ryder walked over by us while we were finishing it up, and we like looked at her, and she like looked at us, and she just laughed,
Delete
and she's like, just get rid of it, boys.
Yeah. She was a sweet teacher. If you're watching the
Yeah.
podcast, Ms. D, we love you. God.
She probably would have slept with a few students.
What?
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 There was a rumor when I was in high school that I'm not gonna say full name.
Yeah, don't say any names. How about that? Maybe first letter.
B and then a common last name in our town that started with an S.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My grade. He's a pig, the pig guy.
Okay.
If you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Supposedly he slept with the kindergarten teacher his senior year.
Nice.
Legend.
He slept with Miss
Fuck, dude.
Miss Bennett. No.
Oh boy.
No names.
Absolute alpha status.
God, she's not anywhere anymore. Is she even alive?
I think.
I hope.
I hope so. I loved her. She passed.
Imagine seeing her at the bar.
I'll be like, yo,
Dude.
yo, dude, I cheated on every test, man. No, just kidding. Only a couple.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say you're not kidding. You're telling the truth.
See that little bald guy, Devin? Yeah, he helped me pass.
He would laugh.
Reminisce. If you guys had, this is actually interesting. Okay, so like what we just talked about, some nostalgic recess and high school times. So where you're at right now, if there was like a highlight reel of your life, how much money would you pay for that? This actually came up in another podcast. I'm stealing it. Like, would you pay?
Of a highlight of like from baby to now.
Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
I pay a good chunk of change because I have a really bad memory when it comes to that
Yeah.
shit.
Okay, so it's got. I mean, they're charging 18 grand.
Mm-mm.
Are
Maybe
sex
not
scenes
yet.
Uncensored.
Your
Well,
own sex
not for
scenes.
you, because you don't.
Oh,
got,
so they are censored?
Oh, they're not.
Oh, they're not? Yeah, I
They're
paid
not.
18 grand.
or sex
you
scenes.
must have had a really good one, huh?
Johnny Sin's highlight reel is just booty.
Just fucking cum in hair.
I don't know if I was like middle aged and like just like working the 9 to 5 or whatever, and
Wishing 40, I would.
yeah, if I had the money for it, I would definitely do it. Like
That'd be my midlife crisis buy.
yeah, I'd be like, fuck the Lamborghini, I'm buying a highlight reel.
Then you'd watch it and just off yourself because you realize your life sucks.
No,
now.
dude, because there's so many memories that we don't remember. But it's like clog the toilet, dude. A great, like one of the best things of like my day back in the day. And then like I didn't realize that until you said something. So like you just get triggered by these. It's just incredible.
It would obviously have to be like happy and sad and like good and bad and like all highlights, right?
Well, I don't know. We could.
Not like bad, like as in like you got arrested. I mean, none of us got arrested, I don't think, at
No.
least. But
That would be a good highlight.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, because like I mean, yeah, I did some stupid things in college. Is there just like an adult version of the highlight reel?
like when you murdered that child.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So instead of doing a highlight reel, how much would you pay? Say you make like a big life decision, like a yes or no to a life decision. How much would you pay to see like what the other choice would have given you?
Ooh.
Mm.
So like, what is that just called? Like,
So say
just
like
taking a different
you
path.
get,
It's an alternate
yeah,
timeline.
say you get 2 different job offers and you took this job instead of this job. How much would you pay to see like where that other job?
I don't
would
even
end
know if
you?
I'd want to find out.
I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't do anything.
But
'Cause then
I'm a
it just
curious
tear you apart.
person. I'm a curious
Tear you
person.
apart.
Yeah, but what if you
Nah, I
view
would
it
definitely pay.
and it's worse than like you know what I mean? It's bad. Like so you chose the right thing. You have to feel great
What's it
about
matter?
yourself.
What's the matter then?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. There's only a benefit really. Or
It's a
it's
negative.
only
Even
gonna
if
make you
see it and
sad.
you're-
I
even
feel
if
like
your
it's a
other life
negative.
is better, you'd be like, fuck. But whatever. Like, I mean, you're here now, so like, whatever.
I don't know. I'd be pretty
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah, because I feel like if like say like you had the better life and you paid for it, and then it's like, oh well, I do have the better life. I feel like that's a negative. But then it's like, oh well, you pay for it and you don't have the better life. I mean, that's a negative too. It's a lose-lose. I feel like in my
Yeah.
mind.
No,
My mind.
You're
Obviously, some people think different.
You're definitely right. You're definitely right. I think.
Devin.
How much?
I'd want to like see it. It depends on like what the choice was and how much I'd want to pay, I guess. But
Yeah.
like, I'd be curious to see what like other choices where I'd be.
Like say you stayed with this like someone else instead of say like I dated someone else instead of Alex, like that kind of path. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. No,
Yeah, I don't know.
I couldn't do it
I think
because I feel like
it would
either
just
way
get in
it'd
your
tear you
head.
apart. Yeah, it'd tear you
It would
apart.
just get in your head. Even though like
Is it boring?
it's kind of like this kind of goes back to like That's So Raven type of shit. Like if you could find out, I mean, if you could find out how you die, would you want to know that?
Or
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
so like that confuses me. Like, yeah, if it was like a plane accident, like I would just never go on planes until I like forget and accidentally go on a plane. And
Yeah, but then there's a big thing about that where like
instead of
if you
like
know
on
and
a
if you
plane
try to
crashing, a plane crashes into you.
like if you try to change it, then it like
It
comes
Yeah,
happened
sooner or
earlier.
it happens in a different fucking way, like
yeah, the alternate timeline. It's
crazy
like
shit.
Loki.
Yeah, it's like a multi. I haven't watched it. Don't say anything.
I haven't
It's
either.
like
I'm
a
watching it after
multiverse.
this. Yeah,
I'd rather know when, I guess, than how.
I don't. Yeah,
But even
dude,
that, I don't even know
even
if I'd
that
want.
that
I
would
don't know if
suck.
I'd
What
want
if
to
it's
know
like
that.
35?
Oh yeah,
And
I
you
don't know
and
if
you
I'd want to know
well,
that.
but if it's 35, then you got to be like, well, it looks like I got to do some fucking shit.
Yeah, that is true.
I would drop
If you're gonna
everything and just travel.
exactly, you like would change your whole life and do like shit
So
that
then
you
why don't we
actually
do
want
that
to do
right
that you
now?
never would have
Well,
done.
that's what I was just gonna say. Like, what's different than be like, hey, why don't you do that right now? Because you don't know what the next day
Yeah,
brings.
it's a whole
Yeah.
mental thing.
Well, because and like obviously if I'm living till 35, I can spend some money, but like knowing that I think I'm gonna live older, like I'm trying to save that money. You know what I mean? Like retirement.
Or what about like future generations? Like, say you do have a child
Yeah, but
or
I
you're
feel
a
that's just like
wife.
a American like stigma, I guess, is that you have to like have all this money for
Oh
retirement.
yeah, it's American dream.
You just have to keep working nonstop and like
I think that
have
I think
money and
that
buy these things.
I think that that enigma is changing. I
But
think
like Luke,
with our generations.
yeah, like Luke, you want to do your whole van life thing, and people obviously do that. Like that wasn't a thing, fucking 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't broadcasted or such a
Yeah,
popular
it wasn't
thing.
like a big thing. Like a some hippie people did it, but
Yeah.
not like normalized people were like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a break from school or work and just travel the world for a year.
Ethan, I mean, I'll be completely honest. Sometimes it's like I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, so is this my life? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know I'm 24 now, but
Well,
I,
it's
I
a thing because it's a balance of it's a balance of being practical with also trying to like do as much as you can and do what you want.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean you got to have money, so
That's what
I mean
fucking sucks.
you have to work,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I mean you have to also enjoy yourself and travel and have fun and do things you normally wouldn't do
It's
and
funny. It's not a
just be
midlife
stupid.
crisis, but it's like, yeah, once you graduate college, it's like, I mean, those are the best fucking 4 years, man. Like, just,
It doesn't have to be though.
no, it doesn't, but just the freedom and like, I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
like right now I really enjoyed my 4 years in college.
Oh, I
Like
loved
but
it. I wouldn't trade
I'm
it.
not gonna say it's the best years of my life.
No.
Because I looking at things that it's be like, hey, that's the best years of my life. It is not the right mentality to have
Yeah.
in the
Definitely
present.
not the best years of my life.
Yeah, but you
Yeah, you're going through
commuted.
it.
Yeah, you
Oh.
commuted. I don't know.
Well,
I do like. Yeah, I
You'd
would.
say you enjoyed those the most. Like you,
Oh, they were a blast. Yeah, I think
I
like
enjoyed those years of my life, but there could
hundred
always
percent
be better days.
lived at the fullest, and I just want to keep that energy going. I want to travel. Like I do want to like just go out west for a summer, but it's like I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like, so do I like in between jobs just do that?
Find a remote job. It's a popular thing now.
Yeah,
There's so many remote jobs, and there's probably a lot of things that you could actually do. I mean,
yeah.
that's the thing. I mean, you could, and if you have a van, you're staying at campgrounds, you could live off of minimum wage.
Oh yeah. Well, people like they literally sleep in Walmart parking lots.
Yeah,
Like I know it's a little sketchy, but I mean
and
that's
there's decent ways to prepare yourself for the future for like a retirement and stuff like that
oh
by
yeah,
investing
yeah.
and having a Roth. I mean, just there's multiple ways to do it. It's just learning it.
My
And
plan,
obviously, I'm not the best at it, so.
my plan. I'm gonna win the lottery. It'll be fucking fine. I'm gonna get a nice RV, and then I'll see you guys soon.
You're gonna take us with you?
Yeah, I'll swing by.
One thing I wish I would have did in college, and I still would love to do. I just always thought it'd be a fun thing. Would be to rent like a driving like an RV
With your
and
buddies?
just with buddies. Like now, I would go with Alex and
Yeah.
like Zach, you, Noah, Devin, significant
No, I don't want
others, and
Devin.
just and literally just take a trip. And like I think that would just be a blast. It'd be a
Yeah.
shit show.
Well, Ethan,
We'd
you're
probably
going
hit
on
each
a
other
road
in some
trip this
points.
next week, aren't you?
Yeah, well, technically 2 weeks, yeah, but
You excited for that? You're going to Colorado with some buddies.
yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for
If
that. The
anyone,
driving would
dude,
be
what if
interesting.
someone came up to you and they're like, "Yo, it's Ethan from No Destination."
I would be like,
He'd retire right there.
You're planted by Devin.
Can you imagine that shit?
That'd be fucking stupid.
And you'd be like, what's up, kid?" He's like 12.
I'd be like, want me to sign your bald head?
Yeah. Oh my god, but I already got pretty deep there at the end. Well, yeah, it was not deep, but like curious.
We
Are
touch
we done with this podcast? It's been way too
Yes,
fucking
we
long.
touch on
Thank
things on this
God.
podcast.
That was a good
Goodbye.
podcast, man.
Goodbye.
That was probably one of my
Goodbye.
favorite podcasts. That was good stuff.
Okay,
Oh
goodbye.
shit, I'm not recording.